is Afternoon Sports Slay with the Queen, Micah K. Now remember, I'm doing this for the love of the game. This is Basketball Wine Wednesdays. Okay, so I'm sipping on something new today. This is Barefoot Rosé, Delightfully Sweet. Now I was looking for a Barefoot Peach. My sister Kim had told me about it, but I cannot find it at any store. So all my Slayers and Slayettes, let me know if you can find it at a certain Walmart or at a certain Myers, or do I need to go to the hood? You feel me? Where do I need to go to get the Barefoot Peach? Because I love wine and I like more of a sweet taste. So tap in with the Queen. Let me know. Shoot me a text or link, especially if you know me personally, okay? And shoot me different, like I said, different wines, because I'm going to be trying a variety of wines, okay? So let's get started. This is going to be a new segment. It is called Micah's Moments. Now, where did I get this from? I got this from Twitter. I really like Twitter because I feel like it keeps me current and up to date on what's trending and what's happening, especially for my age group and younger, okay? And if you have been following me for a while, this is all the way back to my college days with Wayne Radio, okay, and my podcast. Also with my Facebook live stream, I used to do Micah's Moments. And FYI, breaking news, the podcast is definitely coming back. Be patient with me. I know I have told some of my Slayers and Slayers that it's coming. Yes, I'm cooking right now. It should be coming in the next month or two. I want to make sure I get everything together, and I really want it to, flow really good. Now, also, I am going to be highlighting certain athletes, certain celebrities, okay, and just regular everyday people. If the tweet stands out, I will talk about it. And we're not just going to focus on just Twitter. I'm going to talk about as far as IG posts and Facebook posts. And if you are my friend, or we definitely talk about sports a lot, definitely shoot me a text or shoot me an email or comment under my Facebook or IG post. Let me know, like, listen, Micah, this was a good one. I think you should cover, because we're going to get into some things. And if the spice is there, it does not necessarily have to be basketball. It could be football, boxing, baseball. Listen, if it's a big event and it stands out, I will definitely talk about it, okay? Now, today we are just going to stick to Twitter though, but we definitely going to get into the juice when it comes to Instagram posts and Facebook posts as well. Once again, now let's discuss the first tweet. This is strictly basketball for today. Now, from @KendrickPerkins, some of you should know him, especially if you are tapped into basketball. He used to play for the Boston Celtics. That's one of the teams he played for. He played for the Thunder, a couple of teams, but he won a championship ring with the Celtics, with KG, with Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. Okay, and also he speaks highly of LeBron James, so you're going to get points with me. But let me just say this: these are just some of my favorite people that I follow on Twitter, that I like their tweets. But I am not going to be biased. I am definitely going to cover certain people's tweets, IG posts, and Facebook posts that I disagree with as well. Listen, once again, if the juice is there, I am going to talk about it. Now, let's get into this first tweet. @KendrickPerkins said, Steph Curry just showed us why he's the greatest shooter of all time. 62-piece wing dinner. Okay, he said #lemon pepper, #thinking Wingstop. Now, this is the tweet when Curry and the Warriors beat the Trailblazers. Now, these tweets will be focused basically from January 1st through the 5th. Now, let's get back into the tweet. He said #lemon pepper, #thinking Wingstop. Now, I am a big fan of Wingstop. I know some people really don't like Wingstop like that. I do, especially if it is cooked properly. I love, okay, oh, excuse me, y'all. I feel like I got a piece of hair in my eye. I love lemon pepper wings when it's done right, okay? Listen, ladies, when you have a taste for something, oh my goodness. Listen, the lemon pepper wings with a side of ranch on the side, it'll bless you. Also, the mango habanero wings taste so good. Oh my goodness. So those are really my two faves, okay? Now, let's get into the second tweet. Let's talk about Custer Legends. Now, I talked about him a couple videos ago. Now, if you're not familiar, he's really good at Twitter, okay, in my opinion. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to always agree with him, because I don't always agree with anybody all the time, but he's really good when it comes to sports, and in particular basketball for me, okay, because I feel like he really understands and knows the game. He's very knowledgeable. He has a connection with LeBron James. Now, I don't know his actual title, but I definitely will find that out. But I know he trains or coaches kids, so that's really significant to me too, because I'm all about working with the youth. That's one of my passions as well. Now let's get into Cuff's tweets. Now he said that Steph Curry was special last night. This was January 4th. I could definitely see the Warriors fighting for a 10th seed. When I seen that tweet, I instantly started laughing. Listen to what he said. He said Steph Curry was special last night. I could definitely see the Warriors fighting for a 10th seed. So he's saying, yeah, Curry was special, but that don't mean that they're gonna make the playoffs. So let's take a sip. Cuffs, let me tell you something. He is hilarious. I'm like, oh my God. I instantly started laughing when I seen the tweet. I'm like, yeah, he crazy. But anyway, we not going to do a deep dive into that right now. We gonna wait, because he definitely going to bring the juice. Listen, as far as the NBA season, he going to deliver juice. So there will definitely be more Cuffs the Legends tweets, okay, on this channel. Now, FYI, I wanted to tell all my Slayers and Slayettes, I definitely had Steph Curry in the MVP race. Okay, I didn't have him at number 1 and 2, but I had him in my top 5, and the reason why is because Curry, of course, he is the greatest shooter, or known to be, if not the greatest shooter, or one of the greatest shooters of all time. Okay, so I want to see if Curry can consistently do this. That was a significant game to have 62, especially in particular on the Portland Trailblazers, because if you are tapped into basketball like me, you know the Trailblazers is no joke, especially when they're healthy. Listen, Dame is a killer. CJ, they dangerous. The guard play can be so scary. So for Curry to do that was crazy. But it's going to be, I want to see, can Curry handle it, especially with his leadership without having Clay, because I feel like a lot of people leave Clay out the equation sometimes, because Clay is such a significant piece to the puzzle. He did so much. He's a two-way player, and especially when they won the ring before KD came to the Warriors, okay? Who remember that Thunder series? That's when the juice happened. But remember, right after that series and right after that season. Now, we won't get into that. That's for another day. Okay, let's talk about the third tweet. Shannon Sharpe, Hall of Fame football player who is now a sports commentator, sports analyst, okay, with Undisputed. Now, he said, let's transition to the Brooklyn Nets. He said, if only the Nets had a player that could make a last-second shot. He's basically referring back to what Kyrie said before the start of the season, talking about KD. He finally has somebody on the team that can take that last shot. But as you know, the Nets had lost that game where basically Kyrie and KD missed the last shot. And most people felt like Kyrie was taking a dig at LeBron, because we know LeBron and Kyrie won a ring together. Now I'm gonna hold off on that too, because I'm not gonna really go do a deep dive, but we definitely will get into some things with that as well, with connections with that. But I'm gonna pump the brakes because it is early. But non-LeBron fans will have you thinking, listen, oh yeah, you just saying stuff about KD and Kyrie because you don't like them and you just want LeBron. No, it's not that. KD and Kyrie are great. Let's not get it twisted. But the thing I was saying even before the season started is, it's still, basketball is a team sport, and you have to have the right coach, you have to have the right system in order for everything to flow properly. But I'm not going to go too hard on the Nets. Like I said, I still expect them to do very well in the playoffs, and hopefully, because they got to live up to expectations, they better make the finals. Because I want to see the Nets and the Lakers. I'm not one of them scared people talking about, no. I want the competition. I want LeBron to shut him up and shut him down. All right? Now, let's get into the next tweet that Kendrick Perkins said. He said the Nets have lost 3 of their last 4 games since Spencer Dinwiddie got hurt. And it also matters too. Key significant players. People don't talk about the others. This is what Shaq always talks about. He said, yes, it was me and Kobe, but Robert Horry. There are certain people, Derek Fisher, there are certain people, the others on the team that come through to help us get us over the hump, okay? So we can get that ring. Now, let's talk about the last tweet that I'm going to talk about today. It comes from @KnicksMemes, okay? The Knicks are doing really well. Breaking news. Now, how many people know Knicks fans are crazy? Now, At Knicks Meme said, Knicks fans applications are now closed. So he's saying, listen, y'all wasn't riding with us when we was down and out. Do not ride with us now when it looked like we about to be up and coming and we gonna be a problem. Then he said, thank you for your interest. And this was January 4th. Now, the Knicks are playing really well. We'll see at the end of the season how they gonna fare though. Coach Tibbs have them, basically playing really, really hard. Plus, Emmanuel quickly is looking nice. He's a rookie. Okay, he's a 6'3". He's a 6'3" guard. He can take you off the dribble. He can drive on you and pull up to shoot, and he can score in a variety of ways and make the right pass at the right time. Now, these are just some of my favorite people tweets. Okay, I am not going to be biased. I don't know if I said this before, but once again, I am going to cover everybody, and you do not have to be a celebrity or athlete for me to talk about your tweet. Even if I disagree with the tweet, I will still cover it if the juice is there. Once again, now we're going to take another sip because salute to the new year. This is the first Basketball Wine Wednesdays of the new year. It's definitely more to come. And breaking news for all my football fans, there definitely will be a Football Wine Wednesday. Okay, the playoffs start this week, January 9th. The wild card rounds in the Super Bowl is February 7th. Now, I'm going to keep it more light because I have not covered a lot of football this season, but I'm definitely going to talk about certain tweets with Micah's moments. And listen, we're going to have some fun. So, all you guys, let me know how you feel about this segment, me covering it. And once again, make sure you shoot me IG post, Facebook post. If you watch my channel, let me know. I will definitely discuss a post or a tweet that you like and you feel like, okay, Micah, this is something that you should definitely discuss on the show, and I want to hear your opinion or analysis on it. Listen, I will tap in, and make sure you tap in with the queen. Now, remember, I'm doing this for the love of the game. This is Basketball Wine Wednesdays. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Trying to get to that 1,000. We almost at 200. Listen, can't stop, won't stop. It's the queen, Micah K, and I'm out.